Welcome back to Dwarf Fortress here at Earthenivy. Been a few days since we streamed. We got an hour and a half or so here, so I thought we'd step in and see what kind of damage we could do. So let's jump right in. So let's talk goals for today. First and foremost, we need to establish our civilian military. We've been making a lot of bone armor and short swords, so I want to get all of the civilians nicely armored. I stepped in earlier when I had just a few minutes. I started laying out some kind of future mining operations. I want to kind of set aside some space for additional bedrooms. Some bedrooms over here on our main floor. So as soon as I cut open a few of those sections, they'll start carving. So you can see it looks like we now have all of our bedrooms well appointed, and we are just smoothing out the bedrooms. Dining hall, nothing fancy really going on there. Same as always. Eventually we want to start putting in some more musical instruments. Something fancy there. But right now, fully functional. Library is doing great. If you look over here, we had another artifact we dropped in here. Let's see if I can look at this. Yeah, right here. So there's our new artifact. 66,000. A millstone, so I'm not going to use it, but instead we'll put it there, and as I usually do, I'm building a fortification right in front of it so nobody can steal that thing. If we step over here, just look at our library, we're now up to 45 written books, which is awesome. We have 9 items in there, and I got a petition and I approved it. So we now have a scholar working for us in here. So kind of a permanent visitor. So whenever he wants, he can wander on over and write some books. When he joins us, I'll just make him a scholar for the library. Big fan of visiting scholars. See if we have any more here. I have a goblin scholar. Interesting that he'd want to swing in here, but we haven't had any issues with goblins yet. We had one visitor who didn't get in. We had another thief come in, but he's actually a dwarf. Who, by the way, it shows him still here. I'm going to flood him with magma and see how he handles that. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to handle it well. So let's get back to this. So again, I carved out a few plans there. We have our ballista ready to go at our entrance. If I dropped down a level, started making plans for putting our extra ammo in here. So we got some arrow. So we've got some ammo ready to go. May have them try to shoot that thing into the wall and see what happens in a few minutes here. We are digging down. I originally set this to just stop here, but I decided, you know what, 10 is not enough. We're going to go down to 20, so I set that to be dug. We'll get back to that in a minute. In fact, let's just set that to channel right now. So I can work on that. Okay, so again, back to main level. Stepping down one level, production floor. Everything's looking fine here. What do we have in the dump section? In the dump section, we have some stuff we stole off the thief. I wanted to build, but I don't want it to be ugly. How do I make it not ugly? Don't want it to be ugly. Build. Capital T, a lever. I need a lever that's just going to open up to let out trade caravans later on. I may just put it in here. So let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Still a bunch of stuff in here. Why is there still a bunch of stuff here? It has to get some of that. Lots of leather bins. We probably still have room for leather bins, but they'll drag those in when they get around to it. That's fine. And I want to start carving out this area here for some of my crossbow dwarves, excuse me. And I will carve fortifications so they can shoot up at the bridge to knock off enemies. How are we doing? Excuse me. How are we doing on stock E? Menacing glass balls. We got 7. Right, so we got 10 more. So we can build trap, weapon trap. Kind of doing every other one here. Doesn't have to be good. I almost want it to miss. Spiked glass balls, good. That'll keep my mechanic busy. Let's run everything for a few minutes. Gotta finish this temple out. It needs to be smoothed out. It's pretty ugly, and then we can make those other side temples. They working down here already? Not yet. What's everybody working on? So we now have 50 people, and that opens up a couple things, right? So I can set a champion, I can set a hammer. I still have a medical dwarf. I gotta have to work on that. Militia captain. Oh, for the labor union. Okay. Once I get a guard, I need to name a captain of the guard, and I will do that, and that'll be fixed. Okay. I'm ready to pour some of those. Build. Nope. Build construction. Track. Make sure it's dumping south. Build it out of, doesn't matter, we're going to reclaim it. Blocks. Build another one here. Need you to dump to the east so it goes in the hole. If you haven't seen my previous videos, we are carting magma up from the depths, and we are making our own iron forges here. Dump on arrival south. This. Dump on arrival east. So they gotta do that. They're probably already ready to go. If I jump all the way down here, you'll see. Okay, there's no more magma in there. But if I jump into this thing, it should be full. Is it full? I don't remember if it's full. I don't think it's full. Alright, let's do this. Make sure that this is tightly closed. Actually forbidden even. They are not full. So I don't think they're full. Keep track of these things. Alright, let's just fill this up this section anyway. Do that. Let's get someone down here to fill that up with magma. Then we're going to dump it. We'll burn out that cage. Kill the thief with it. It doesn't take long, so that's already good. Stop pumping. Pull the lever. So I'll have to come on back down. When they pull that, it dumps the magma. The magma can then evaporate away, but all of those mine carts, yep, there it is. They now are full of magma. We can cart those upstairs and make our own magma forges. I kind of want to see this. Oh, there he goes. Up. Oh. Caught the cage on fire. Yup, not pretty. Thus always to thieves. So those are not down to one magma, so we gotta wait for that all to evaporate. That's fine. Jumping over to here. Farm's doing okay. Main floor. We got a lot of people petitioning here, but I'm just not interested in more entertainers. They can come and play all they want. Are they not digging? What you digging? Oh, you know what? I had said that we needed some more stone. So I had used the dig V command, where they'll dig out veins. And it looks like we had some, I think they were copper. Yeah, copper veins. If you don't know how to do that, hit D. Kind of go over where you want to start. Hit the tilde to open up your DF hack. And if I dig V, it'll just dig the vein you're pointing at, right? So it just grabbed all those extra pieces in line. So they'll dig all that out. And then my carters will come along and grab that and bring it down near the forges. So that's good. So they're working on that. Things are good here. We have 1,000 food, 300 drink. We are doing fine. So, like I said, it's time to make a civilian military. Let's open up our Dwarf therapist. So, here's all of our folks. We've got some cycling through A option under designation has the same effect. Same effect as what? Let me jump back. I want to see what you're saying. So I hit A. Oh, view announcements. View announcements. Yeah. So I get all the announcements there. Okay, so. Oh, DA. Really? Oh, there we go. I see that at the bottom of the DF hack. That's cool. All right, designated gems, designated all. Okay, that's a cool little feature. I didn't know about that. So I'll have to play with that some more. Thank you. All right, so anyway, let's go look. We got to figure out. We want to make some. We want to equip all of our civilians, and they're going to get some armor. First, let's set up their uniform, right? And here's what I set up: a civilian uniform for everyone to wear. Everyone's going to throw on some leather armor, a robe, and a cloak. Okay. Everyone's going to get, by writing white helms, you wind up getting the bone helms that we made, along with some hoods. White greaves, that'll protect their legs, and trousers over that. White gauntlets to protect their hands, mittens over that. They get leather high boots, which counts as armor, and socks. Everyone will grab a shield and an iron short sword. So again, these are not going to be heavy fighters, but this should provide that additional protection for wildlife that gets in, the random little crundles and whatever else come up from underneath. And it'll allow them to train some of their armor usage as time goes on. So that's what every civilian's going to get. So we're ready for that. Let's go to positions. We need to make some squads. So L, civilian short sword. And no, you're not Rough Celebrations, though that's an interesting name. This is going to be very unclassy, but we're going to have civilian reserve A. Right, and then again, boring for a second. Civilian reserve B. I want to make 6 of them. That allows me to have 60 different civilians, so I can put it in a rotation. And then twice a year, they go ahead and they do a little extra training, which builds up discipline, which keeps them armored, keeps them updating their armor. Yes, every civilian excluding miners, hunters, and woodcutters. So I put those guys in what I'm called the labor union. So these guys have a uniform that basically says once a year, throw on some leather armor just to go beat up on each other. But the fact that miners already have their picks on them, so if they encounter any trouble, they're already going to be very good at using that. I want them to be a little disciplined so they don't run away. And the what I call my cultivators, which are the lumberjacks and also do all the planting, they always have axes on them. So to get around that pain of the invisible uniform, I make what I call the labor union. So they don't get armor, unfortunately. They'll still just wear regular clothes, whatever they want to wear. But I put them in what I call the labor union, so they get a little bit of training, and they're always carrying weapons, so that's the best I can do for that, at least as far as I know. And Civ Res D L and Civ Res E, and one more. Civ Res F. So now that I've done that, I want to kind of pick each one a captain. Jump over to here just to see if there's anyone who really is itching for a fight. Anyone who has any experience using, first and foremost, any sword dwarfs. Bard, can't touch him yet. Excavator, he's part of the labor union. One of my farm workers. Moldath, he's used a sword before. Actually, he's been around the block a few times. So we're going to have to make him one of the heads. So, Moldath. Let's go find him. Okay, so he's in charge of the first group. The second group, anyone else itching for a fight here? Otherwise, we'll just go see who has any kill experience. Not a whole lot of folks here. Oh, hang on. Kickrost. Kickrost knows how to use a sword, so we'll put him in charge of one of the groups here. After this, we're just going to randomly pick some folks here. Alright, so anyone else have... Now they'll look for anyone who has any experience, just armor, I guess. Moldath we've already got. Let's use the farm workers to kind of spread them out a bit. So we'll make Shem, and then Cookie the next couple. Oh, excuse me. Cookie, Shem, let's see, so you're coming, let's hear. So much effort to militarize the place, and so little care to their characters. So, my goal from all my civilians is generally they have a nice, peaceful life, and I get to them, they just wear some carefully crafted armor whenever they can. I don't maintain a pretty big military. I'll start building up the Copper Slammers, who are going to be my Warhammer carriers. And then the civilian reserve is just getting everybody so they carry around a sword with them at all times. Let's see. Alright, so that was Shem. Let's just throw a couple other these guys a hit. I'm trying to spread out the training a bit. So we'll do Onol and Ubel. Onol and Ubel. Alright, so now each one of these has a leader. Now let's go to schedule. That's the Fortress Guard, although I'm hoping that our traps and our ballista will do most of the work, along with our murder hall, which I can show you in a second. So, we have A, B, C, D. So, I only want to train twice a year. So, after that, we can just go cancel, 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 cancel. And then they just alternate. go. So, civilians twice a year. Well, if everything goes horribly wrong, then that's part of the game. That's when I get the chance to make a new fort. I almost look forward to that at a certain point. All right, the Copper Slammers, labor union train once a year, and then we just have the reserves alternating down. So now that we've done that, let's run forward a few ticks. Still need to give them a place. I think I had this on a lower priority, so let's make this top priority because I want to get this done. Maybe they'll just stay in there once they get started here. And now we can jump over and put everyone else alternatingly into these efforts. So, starting at the top, assign to a squad, going to F, going to E, skip the babies, skip the bards, crossbowmen. Where are you from? You new? When did you show up? I'll figure that out in a second. I don't know where he came from. Did I just accept him or something? Oh yeah, okay. He came in as he's a mercenary, just came in. Let's go back to, well, it doesn't really matter. It's all good. Let's commit that. Scroll down. Cultivators. No, those guys are in the labor union. Dwellers. Gotta figure out what to do with those two guys in a minute here, but the engineers need to be in military so they can train. Excavators don't. Let's see who's not in a squad yet. Level this out. I like that you can kind of see how many members are in each squad and kind of level the playing field a bit. What are you saying here? Murdering your best... Yeah, justice implication. So, yeah, I haven't established a hammerer yet. I'll probably just set up some very nice jail cells just in case to make sure we don't have that mistake happen again. Stoneworker, you are already in a squad, I think. Yes. Rock chip, you are not. So you can go back to the top here. As long as, hang on, which one are you in? You're in Squad B, Squad F, okay. The Warriors, and then finally my one woodworker. Poor guy. Alright, so let's commit all that. So that's all good. So now everybody has a reason to get dressed in the morning. And now we just gotta dig them out a place to train. That's this little side room's gonna be here. So in terms of safety, my plan is I close off the murder hall here and shoot my ballista. I'll build 2 more. My guys haven't trained on that one yet. They can. I build a bridge so I can shoot and recover or shoot through. Throw a few more cage traps too. Because I have a magma way of cleaning those out. Well, if I make the hammerer, so your concern right here is, so who will mete out the justice? It'll be this guy here. Right now, no one has that job. So we'll see about, and usually for the mandates, I find what they like, and then I pretty much have them make one of those items or 3 of those items every month anyway, and then I never sell them, and I just put them in a room somewhere. So for a while, they didn't like figurines. Actually, I could throw a few more in this. Here's my display case. Let's see, on display. They liked figurines, and so every time they said, don't export those figurines, I'm like, okay, then I'll just put them in a room. Oh, no, don't put that one. I do this, and I'll put that in there, and that makes this room super valuable. Captain of the Guard is higher squad. Well, I don't have a Captain of the Guard yet, so when I get a Captain of the Guard, he's going to be a crossbowman with a bone crossbow. So when he wants to beat up on somebody, he'll hit him with his bone crossbow instead of shooting him. And I'm hoping that doesn't kill him. I'm also going to set up some jail cells here soon, so hopefully they'll just put people in there. Okay, I needed... No, I don't want to do this. It's not how I want to do it. It's too easy. Too ugly. Just want to make a couple rooms for our long-term guests to stay in. Nothing fancy. Stop, John. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, so here's what we have right now. Let's pause here for a second. So the Copper Slammers is just that's the head of the militia. Right now, I don't have a Captain of the Guard yet, and I haven't established a sheriff yet. So right now, we're doing no justice whatsoever. When I do get a Captain of the Guard, that will be a entirely ranged unit. They'll be all trained up in my archery range. I'll establish that soon, and I'm going to carve them out a place to shoot across my bridge of death here. Oh, don't do that. Just get around to it. Oh, they look to us for our thriving economy. Good luck to them, then. Build an armor stand. Let's see how this goes. This could be dangerous. Fire at will. Bridges up. We'll see what happens. I should have an engineer ready to go. Just confirm my engineers are set to siege operation. Yep, okay. And we will see what they do. I've never used siege engines before. Oh, they're probably still loading up some other stuff. So we'll get that done. Still carving out over there. Oh, shot. Okay, good. Load fire. Okay, so are these now forbidden when they fall or instantly reusable? Instantly reusable. Okay. Who else was that a chef? Who's doing that shooting? So I've had a Captain of the Guard and he's just gone up and beat people up with his fists. So I'll be curious to see what happens. What are my engineers doing? Do other people have siege operation set? No, should be no one else but my engineers. Okay, I guess they just have different icons right now. What skills they have. Quarterly save. Something I did mess up on here. Supplies. This is not going to be good. I don't want them to carry. They don't need to carry any food or drink, my civilians. Or carry drink. Yep, I already messed that up. So they're putting food in their rooms. What a pain in the butt that's going to be. Let's just dump, and then I'll grab out of the dump. Sign room. No, not sign room. Sign location. Oh, what's the name of my thing? I think it's the Pristine Heathers. Let's just confirm that. No. The Royal Shield. I've got so much. I don't mind my military. So comment in the chat for those who can't see it is that the whether or not you should keep rations for anybody. And I've generally let my main military keep them because if we do get a siege and I want them to station here in my kind of last fight room. So if they get through down the hallway and across the bridge and they get in here, these guys might be waiting on station for a while. So I generally let them kind of hang on to their meals. I've got 1,200 meals, plenty of drink. I'm not too concerned about that, so I let them keep the backpacks and everything they need. They should be keeping, let's just go to uniforms here. Place clothes, exact matches. And then if I go to positions. Go. Oh, I never switched these guys on. No wonder. You leave food here. No. so that's done there. There's good. Everyone's very busy. Almost too busy. I jump down here. Is magma all free? No magma, no magma. Good. So I can open this door. This door. Jump to here. Let's pause this and do this proper. H. New route. Stop. Vehicle. Enter XXX. Let's just confirm I did that south. Good. Okay. H. New route. Stop. Vehicle. The iron one. Enter XXX. Leave it. New route. Stop. Vehicle. Enter. XXX. Leave it. And then, oops. Route. Stop. Vehicle. Enter. Enter. XXX. We should bring those up and we can make a few more magma forges of sorts. What is this? Why are you putting this here? You must have just decided to drop it. There's no reason for that to be that there. These guys are nuts. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing. Should have just gotten them shields. Or backpacks. Knew I'd messed that up. Oh well. Just arrowhead. Make 10, please. Should have plenty. Plenty of metal. Let's take a look, see. How are we doing equipment-wise? This is some high boots and gauntlets, but you grabbed other things. Do you have your iron sword? Yes. A little low on some boots here. What are you missing? You missed all sorts of stuff, buddy. Missing all sorts of stuff. Alright, well, it'll take them a season to get this all figured out. What are you missing? Everything? Feet uncovered. Go put on socks, my dude. I know we've got enough stuff. They're just too busy. They're just not bothering. They're just not bothering. Let's turn this off for now. Did anybody get any training while we did that? A tiny amount. Not much. Not much. 1 shot, 3 shots. Okay. Well, in case of emergency, we know it works. Alright, let's jump up to... grab those. Good. So that means this should be on their way. Up here come the mine carts. God willing, I didn't mess this up. Actually, I can check real quick before I have a major problem. Dump south, dump east. Dump south, dump east. Okay. sound good. Here come the mine carts, making more magma forges. Okay, awesome. Routes. We can remove route, yes. Remove route, yes, yes, yes. Cool. Just random articles everywhere. Why would they put these in here? It doesn't allow food. That just makes no sense sometimes. Okay. Alright, let's see if they pull those off. I just don't want them to use the wood I'm using for beds. I'm trying to keep a nice cleaner look here. So I don't want them to use that wood if they can avoid it. Take from... Okay. Just run around like a chicken with their head cut off here. But that's okay. Do something here. I think it's this one here. Trade depot. Let's pull the lever. If you guys aren't busy. If you guys aren't busy. Fine, pull the lever now. Thank you. Now, this study. Sure, you can stay here and study. Swapping up. Oh, they generate some clothing. Leather cloak. Bowie sock. It's too big. No, they're just... I don't understand people. Alright, so people are training, that's good. Some traps are set, that's good. I have to redo this. Build, construction, up, downstairs, if I can. Because I messed that up earlier. Build that there. When they do that, we can keep digging down. Assigning all these to the taverns, so you can see people are my long-term residents will start to stay there. Good. Good. Let's see what this does. It should open up that bridge. Let's quick test here. Anybody at any time. Good, it works. So now we can pull the lever. And then we can pull the lever here. Library. A lot of stuff written. This is all looking good. Look at all that food in there, man. I don't know why. This is... Did I? Still a dump zone, right? Okay. Let's just dump all this food and then I'll recover it. Do I have to claim it first? Did somebody put it down and they claimed it? Maybe that's the problem. So D, B, C. Alright, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna cheat. I think I'm just gonna... Here's tasked. Dump. 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 Those are all labeled dump. 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 Good. Bars. I could have sworn I had told them to smelt. Yes, I did. So they're just going too fast. Can he not get to it? Not sure if I messed that up or not. Because it was just a floor and I told him to build this. If they didn't ever carve down, it might still be just not reachable. Or if they don't get to it in a minute here, we'll go check it. Oh, looks like they finally started moving stuff, maybe? Maybe? Taken by mood. Alright. Claim the workshop. He's picking up wood. Picking up more wood. More wood. Block. Grabbing a cut gem. Grabbing a stone block. Grabbing some cloth. Alright, we have a poisonous bite forgotten beast. See if we can follow him. He can't get in as far as I know. Of course, it'd be good to know that. Go to follow. Begun your construction. Yes, but I kind of want to follow the forgotten beast. Just make sure he's not going to get in. As far as I know, he can't. Oh, I just lost him. I can't see him. Okay, well, we're going to believe that we've done a good enough job protecting ourselves. Begun the construction. You know, that's what I was worried about, so fine. Drives me nuts. I don't understand what I did wrong here. everything in there. There's more. Somehow I messed this up. I don't know why there's cheese here. A watermelon roast. So we're just gonna dump, 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 dump. Grabbed all those. Are there random roasts sitting around? No? Okay, good. All right, put them right here. We're just gonna click on claim claims. EBC. There, now at least they're in a food stockpile. Kumquat wood crown. Let's take a look at that sucker. We're 36K. Okay, let's take a look. Description: Kumquat wood crown, encrusted with cushion gabbro cabochons and encircled with bands of kumquat wood, oval sandstone cabochons and dog bone, menaces with spikes of kumquat wood and red flash opal. Image of a dwarf. He's traveling. The foundation. Okay. Hey, our foundation. I'll take that. Image of whipvine. I wish we had some of that. We would use it. Well, here's the good news, my friend. Build display case. It'll now be shown in honor in our library. Okay, they were able to do it. Okay, good. A level down. We don't know where our forgotten beast friend is. Oh, there. Let's see if they can find him there. Go to. Still running around. Scaring the bejesus out of everybody. This is here. We can go to set D for display. There it is. Put that on display. Whoa, there's a lot of people down here. Oh, because it's also the whole labor union. It's also learning things. No digging going on right now. Everybody's in military. Alright, well, they get the month off of digging. That's fine. Month off of digging to do military training. Sounds fair. Sounds fair. Not gonna get much done in this 12th month of the year. Things are cleaned up and going okay. Stocks E 4 Lots of glass spike balls to knock people into pits. Burn through leather, which is good. Regular training, which is good. Label this, don't forget. Control N. This is trader release. Yeah, they can reveal the location of anything we want. They're literally on display. On display for all to see, safely tucked behind fortifications. I wonder how their training's going. Let's take a look see real quick. Everyone's getting a little more experience. Swords fighting, good. A little bit there. How my excavators doing? Just want them to work on a little discipline. You wearing anything? You put on the leather armor. Slide it on. Get to work. Okay. Alright. The only person not wearing anything is Miss Knitter. Why are your feet uncovered? Surely we have socks in the fortress. Yeah, plenty of socks. Go put on some socks. Boots. Leather boots on own too. Well, they'll get to it. Put on shoes when they feel like it. Alright, things are going along. Let's jump down the bottom. They didn't put the mine carts back. Why didn't they put the mine carts back? Everything's passable. So the mine carts are just sitting somewhere. Just sitting in stock somewhere. Okay. Get to the end of the month, we will get back to work. All the rooms are rented. Need more rooms. I've been too generous. How's my hospital? I don't have any soap, do I? I bet I don't have any soap yet. I need to make some soap. That's what I need to do. Build, workshop, soap maker. I bought the line. The line to do it. What's the nicest bucket you have? just so busy storing stuff. We need more dwarves. Desperately need more dwarves. The Forgotten Beast is dead. What? Someone kill it? That's pretty sad. Overwhelmed by something down there? Maybe a jabberer got it or something. Ripped its head off. Not my problem. Alright, new month starts soon here. And my labor union gets back to work. Planters get to planting. Miners get to mining. Make soap, repeat. Just make all the soap you can with the lye we have. Just gonna leave some food here, huh? Where are you carrying that rock? What are you doing? By the way, build E. Magma kiln. And I needed a glass, another glass furnace. Right down here. Why would you go up those stairs to get a rock? Is there no schist in this whole pile? There's tons of schist. There's tons. Why'd you walk over there to get it? Okay. Supplies. Do not carry anything. Maybe they only drop it when their month comes up. I have to watch for these stupid things so I can dump it back in a pile somewhere. D. So again, gonna be a little cheaty here, but I'll drop them over here instead. Auto dump. It's your friend, kind of moves whatever has been previously dumped. I don't like to do it, but it is what it is. There's just something I don't fully understand about stuff they drop when it's military. They have a claim on it, so no one will touch it. But some of these larger piles don't fit in a barrel. Or they're just randomly stocked. Who knows? Who knows? Next trader comes along, we can sell a lot of prepared foods here, though. Who are you having a meeting with? plenty of soap. Good. No, these guys are around here. I don't want any of them right now. Let's just... Everybody get out. Everybody out. No riffraff right now. Yeah, head to the door. Thank you. Head to the door. And stay out. These things back here, why? You know, maybe I should just give them backpacks. Maybe they just desperately need backpacks. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to put these things. As soon as a trader comes, we're bringing everything that doesn't fit inside a pot out to the trading depot. How are we on just bedrooms? Units without bedrooms 3, unknown bedrooms 15. So they can just take a bedroom if they need one. Oh, you guys are killing me. Absolutely killing me. Absolutely killing me. Some migrants have arrived, thank God. What's your mandate? Leather armor, that's fine. I think I even have a thing for making leather armor. Alright, we'll leave this. Here come the migrants. Come on in. Hope there's a lot of you. We got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Come on in. Keep coming. Keep coming. Okay. Good. Good. Keep coming. What is that? Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Welcome. Okay. So I think everybody grabs stuff as soon as I assign them, and as every month rolls around, they really don't need stuff, and they go to drop it. When they drop the backpack here, it drops the roast. I think that's what's happening. So again, we'll put it here. So too stupid not to know. Guys, I don't need anything, thank you. Alright, excavators are working now. More hands, good. The armor, make 3 of those just in case. Respond to quick text here. I think that's it. I think that every month that the soldiers come by and they drop their backpacks, and that's what causes the whole thing to have problems. So they drop the backpacks, it dumps the roast out. So we just got to get through half a year of people dumping their stupid roasts in my stockpile, and then I'll be done. And as soon as the trader comes along, we can clean out all this extra food we have, because I'm making too much food. Far too much food. Okay, yeah, here's load the cages, okay. How are we doing on green? Several, okay. We can make another one. Build a trap. Weapon trap. That's fine. Those done. Alright. That's better. Build. Bed. And build door. Should already have these made, so it shouldn't be an issue. Look at that. More guest rooms, we'll call them. So we get that bed in, we'll have a couple more rooms. Alright, so that's done. That's good. We got the migrant wave. Let's get them assigned. And then once that's done, I want to start setting up some steel production. So, let's just jump on migrant wave here. Migration wave. So these are all the guys who showed up of recent. Any particular skills we want to pay attention to? Spinning. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to turn that on. I just want to say, congratulations, you are now an outfitter. Who else we got? Any other special skills? Farming, I think we're okay there. We don't do hunting here, sorry. But we can make you a warrior. Wood burning. Oh, we should be a hammerman, huh? Okay, good news. We need some more warriors. And let's look at military. See if these guys have any other specific skills. What have you? Hey, look at you. You, sir, are not a planter. You, sir, are a warrior. You, sir, are also a warrior. Commit. Anyone a good marks, dwarf? You. Already made you a warrior. Okay. Exchange to profession. Go back here. So, fish cleaners. Okay, if I don't know what I need you yet for, then you just be a dweller. You are a dweller. You are a dweller. For those who don't know, I said dweller is basically a does nothing but haul for now, and I'll find a use for them later, depending on what I need. And then I go to my dweller stockpile and promote people. Okay. Soap maker. You're a dweller. Now these warriors here, let's see, are you anything yet? No. You are the copper slammers. You're going to the copper slammers. Let's commit all that. You're a 15-year-old. You know how to use a crossbow. Well, I think we're almost ready to set up our guards, folks. Alright, we don't have a sheriff yet, or we don't have a captain of the guard yet. It should be coming soon. Of 12, 54 things written, obscene amounts of food. Don't see any more random roasts showing up anywhere. Random clothing left out. Channeling. With all those dwellers, though, they should help haul stuff so the craftsmen can get back to work more. In fact, were they enough to be able to haul? Yeah, they hauled the carts back down. So we just needed more. We needed more help. We need more help around here. Any trees grow yet? Not yet. let's jump up to... Let's get a pumper out here to fill up our well. Perfect. Full up well. All right. Install those traps. Let's get a little more practice with our ballista here. Also restack some of the ballista arrows. They're all ready and ready for firing. Weapon traps. All right, so let's paused. Why did it pause? Taken by mood. All right. What are you going to claim? You're going to craft towards shop. They're grabbing stuff. What are they grabbing? Block. They're grabbing another block. Grabbing another block. Looks like some iron. More iron. They're still unhappy. They're missing something. What are they missing? Bars metal. Gems shining. Bones, yes. Rocks, bricks. Got those. Alright, well, I don't know what you're missing. It might be we need to cut a couple more. Let's cut a couple. And whoever does glasswork, go to that now. See if he runs over and grabs that, if that's the problem. Okay, still cutting, still cutting. Okay, yep, that was it. He needed a cut gem. We just don't keep those around much. And now he's going to work on something. Excellent. Let's just save ourselves some time here. Display furniture and get this sucker ready to go. Right now, what I was going to do is I want to set up build, construction, track stop, pointing down, south. We're going to put it right here. Grab block is fine. And then we're going to make a stockpile. The stockpile is only going to be for weapons. Well, I'll show you here. Okay. Weapons and travel components and armor. Now, let's forbid everything. We don't get rid of masterwork or artifact. In this, we only want steel. In fact, we'll take everything. Let's just say take everything. Permit everything. It has to be steel. And same thing here. We're going to forbid all the metals except for steel. And then forbid these metals as well. Don't take these. So that'll stop those from getting in there. And you're not going to take from anywhere. We'll take from links only. It has no links. And once that's done, we're going to set up a thing where they're going to grab any of the steel items that are not awesome. Steel, menacing spike. Make one. Oh, delete that. Delete that. So we have at most 5. No, 10. Okay, we're also going to steal leggings. 1. At most 10. Now, how many bars do we have of steel? 2 steel bars. Oh, I'm gonna melt this. Oops. Melt that. Melt that. Melt those. Get rid of. Alright. New route. This is going to be the melt pile. So let's name this melt vehicle. Needs one of those has a stop, enter, XXX. Okay, we need it to always grab, enable, forbid. Its only job is to take steel. And right now I only want to take menacing spikes. And only if they're not masterwork. And over here, same thing. Let's forbid. Don't take masterwork. Only take steel. And only take leggings. Okay. Now why am I... Oh, stockpile, yes. S. Over here, we want to take... Nope. Over here. P. So what it's going to do is it's going to grab any steel leggings or steel menacing spikes that are less than masterwork and throw it in the pile. And then we can go over there and set this one to auto melt on. So as they make inferior steel items, they'll then melt it back down and they'll practice making those steel items, and that'll make more steel bars. It's created a dog bone helm. Ooh. Almost want to give that to the head of my militia, but no. It's not what we do here. It goes in the library. It goes in the library. We appreciate your efforts. It's up there, we'll protect it. Okay, now this should have, let's see. Yep, steel chain leggings. Now we're going to melt those down. And menacing spike. Yep, and it's not good enough, so melt it down and make more steel. They will now continue to make better and better products till eventually we have 10 master work of both. And all the melting takes place in this one, so they pile up faster. Steel E. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, that's good. That's what I wanted. Another automated system. We don't have to worry about. Don't have to think about what the elves show up soon. Buy out their caravan. Oh, good, we're finally cleaning up this mess. Beginning of the month, more of these roasts they drop here. Let's dump that, and the others, those. We're getting close to the end of that, thank goodness. Let's drop this in here. Okay, the bedrooms are still looking good. Let's make sure that's okay. Bedrooms. Still have 6 unowned bedrooms. That's fine. Once those are done, we'll start carving out something new. Loading the ballista and firing. Loading the ballista. Even the practice, getting better at this. Firing. Good. And you're off to do something else. Okay. Whatever. I guess they're switching places. How are they doing on practice? Let's read this. My engineers getting a little bit better at siege warfare. Alright. So, what have we done? We've set up automated steel production. We've armed all the civilians. We've expanded our traps. While we're at it, we can throw another line of cage traps here. We've built our magma forges, and we have a magma kiln now. 2 glassworks. So these all made for melting. They are melting now back. Steel bars going up. Good. So I think we're going to call that a night and save this game for another day. Thank you for joining me here at Earthenivy. Next time, we will carve out some more bedrooms, build 2 more ballistas, finish off our trap bridge with hopefully some wooden weapons from the elves that they won't kill the enemies, they'll just knock them off the bridge. And then they will plummet, smash. That way they don't ruin our traps, they just hit the bottom floor. So, have a great night, and I will see you good folks later on.